Hi, it's Lawrence with NoseArtDisplays.com. Today I have a tool review for the Aircraft Tool Supply Company 2X Professional Rivet Gun. Why do you need a professional rivet gun? Well, I'll tell you one thing, it's all in the trigger. They've come out with a trigger that is not only sensitive, but it's highly predictable, and the predictability of the trigger is the most important feature in a rivet gun. If you're going to skimp on tools, skimp on a drill. It's only going to cost you time. But if you skimp on a rivet gun, you're going to make mistakes in your art. So if you have a $360 aviation heart and you make a mistake, you lost a day, day and a half. If you have a mistake in a $3,600 Bitcoin sign, you've lost a lot of time. If you make a mistake in a $4,000 protein source sign, you've lost a lot of time. If you have an FAA inspection coming up, you cannot have a divot in your work. So what's a divot in your work? Okay, well, the main concept of riveting, of course, is having a buck, having material, having your rivet, and having a very predictable trigger. Just like butter. It's a super predictable trigger. If the head bounces as you're riveting and it comes back down and hits your artwork, you'll get a divot, a little quarter moon shaped gouge here. And what will happen is you can't polish that away. You can't sand that away. You are done. You're in big trouble. So when I first started out, I actually tried one of these, came with my compressor type rivet guns. Garbage. Then I went and researched and found out what do the airlines use. These guys shoot thousands of rivets a day. Well, they use these professional guns, but they sell them on eBay for a reason, because they're just trying to get rid of them. They lost their predictability. So yes, you could get a professional rivet gun on eBay very inexpensively, but every 1,500 to 2,000 rivets, you're going to make a mistake, and that mistake could cost you a whole day, maybe a whole week's worth of work. There are other semi-professional rivet guns, and these serve their purposes. They've done 10 or 15,000 rivets each, and I made mistakes with them. But I don't see myself making a mistake with this one, because they really worked on the trigger. The trigger is phenomenal, totally predictable, and I just can't say enough great things about this gun, and that's why I made this video. So follow me on Instagram, NoseArtDisplays. Like my work, I'll like your work. It's in our best interest to support each other and to give each other good advice, especially when it comes to tools, so we don't make mistakes. Because I want to see your art, and I want to see it looking great with no boogers in it. And I think you don't want to make mistakes either. So check out the Aircraft Tool Supply 2X Professional Rivet Gun. Oh, and another trick, I use the 2X, which is a very light duty one, because I use 1100 series rivets. They polish a lot nicer, and you don't need the strength of a harder alloy because you're not making an airplane. So see you on the next review. Take care.